Hey everybody, and welcome back to Farm Sim. We're here on UMRV, Upper Mississippi River Valley. The map to be on, if you are going to be on any map, better be this one. We've got lots of fields of barley to harvest. It's June 1st. We got good weather. Nice summer evening. We gotta see how many fields of barley we can get harvested tonight. How is everybody doing? Thing have all the options.
Got GPS, that's all that matters. Also, speaker can shoot to a British baby bag.
William, what is up? Avery, how you doing today? No man. How's the bandit doing tonight? Charlie boy, Waylon. Argus is on the server. Not this server, but another server. This thing going. We are back from the farm show. Hope you all have enjoyed the farm show coverage. I'm doing good now that we're home. We got real internet. We can stream for you guys. Already booked the hotel for next year's show. It's going to be February 14th through 17th. Once again in Louisville. So, strike while the iron's hot, I say. Be awesome if we can get a nice group together. Something I didn't really show at all was the tractor pulls. They've got tractor pulls every night. The same expo center. And I know a guy, he's got his pipe out. He's ready. He's ready and waiting.
Got his pipe up for you, Tukey.
Oh, passes are short enough. I was just gonna park it on the end for you.
What is that auger wagon?
It's the Elmer's Hallmaster, one of the base game ones.
Oh,
The max capacity though.
Oh, I might have seen that one. Where are you going?
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Like I said, watching their videos, man, I just forget. You forget how big that stuff really is in real life. Jeez. That's awesome.
Yeah, the tracks are definitely smaller on this than they were in real life.
I think the scale's way off being here on your average car size.
I think if I was halfway between standing tall and squatting, that'd be about right.
I was like, is the manual on that beautiful red harvester you're in there. Better than that green stuff you were on last time. I'm climbing.
It's getting the job done.
I probably upgraded if I do one of those yellow cross ones.
The older ones.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
They look better with old paint job.
Yeah.
That's cool, Chris. That's cool. On the last day when I was over at the Western Hall,
Spot in America.
I found,
I think they had a deal with
I went over
Fat
to the second arena,
The yellow, that makes sense.
because the Expo Center has
so
2 arenas,
they're incorrectly.
plus all the other areas for the exhibit space. And they had all of the, I guess all of the tractor pull tractors were over there in the other arena. People could walk around and I guess talk to the folks and get a closer look at them. But I didn't mess around too long over there.
Well, I'm a little more fun with the next field because it's not normal shape.
Were you in the pits last night? Sunday night? I was back in Virginia last night.
Oh crap!
Golden Eye, I'm at a completely different hotel, and yes, I saved $400 from what I spent
I guess what I did was
This-
just open up the menu, turn back on.
this
open
last
back
week.
on something,
So, in fact, the hotel that I was at this week wasn't even listed as having options. I like to use the website booking.com, and the hotel I was at last week wasn't even listed as having any availability. So I'm thinking what they do is they don't offer any rooms until a bunch of the other hotels are sold out. Then they start offering rooms at a higher rate. That's what I'm thinking. So I like booking.com. It makes it easy. You know, there's ratings there, and I only ever use it. I only ever book places that allow free cancellation. So if something doesn't work out, I can't make it, I can cancel as late as February 11th, 2024. So 3 days before the trip, I can cancel. I'm not out any money. Yeah, I think just overall, I think your player character is, the camera on the player character I think is too tall. Right. Like the Lily feeding robot, I was absolutely floored when I saw how big that thing was. Chris, my wife likes to drink a lot of milk. I'm not really into it. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Upper Mississippi River Valley. We are having a blast over here, helping out Rabbit Rob on the Wisconsin side of the map. He's got a bunch of barley fields he needs harvested. So we're over here. When we get all said and done, we'll probably run over and help out either Artemis or Tuki. So if Rob doesn't need the bales, who wants the straw bales? Who needs them?
I'm saving them for night towers.
Yeah, I would have some straw bales over here too for these fields.
You got Optimus, or not Optimus, you got Artemis here, so...
Well, if you want some straw too, I have some, but I have some.
Yeah, I mean...
We can work with barley and straw.
I don't think he's in voice chat, right? So just...
He is, but his headset's on. And the little game chat is his mic's not working.
Oh. Yeah. Alright, just tell him what you want him to do with the straw, I guess.
Just eat it. Whip it out later.
Like if you want so many bales, how many bales do you want? And then after that...
Yeah, I got 2 fields of barley over here in decent size, so I'm sure you can have some. Well, we can split it up.
Yeah.
We'll work it out.
Yeah.
Plus I got the barley, so we can make some whiskey. I think Artemis has the whiskey in place, right?
Yo, Cal, Stim Farmer, what's up? Glad you could join us for our live stream. Oh, a milk shortage.
I wish there was something else we could do with the eggs instead of just selling them or putting them into, like, a fried egg mod. That'd be cool.
You could maybe.
Besides, there's not more productions that
Maybe maybe you should be able to sell them at the Waffle House.
Yeah, or like
Or
Wendy's.
I was talking yesterday about the omelet restaurant that's like.
Did you figure out what it was?
Omelet shop, Shoppe, SHOPPE.
Sounds fancy.
With that little umlaut Shoppe. It's funny. That's cool.
Yeah, it's Omelet Shoppe versus Waffle House.
Interesting.
That little field didn't yield much from getting full and fertilized and everything.
I used to get much off of that.
Yeah, but that was a pretty small field.
So at least you have an Omelet Shoppe on the map.
Artemis has a baler, he could bail mine too, and we could, like I said, split some stuff.
He's bailing now.
Yeah, when he's done with whatever, yeah.
I got a square baler.
How many balers, how many fields do you have that are ready?
I just started the second one, it was a little bigger.
How many do you have?
Just 2.
Okay, yeah, I just
Yeah,
got the
15 and 10. This one's wonky shaped though.
A lot of them are on here, which is pretty cool. This one's off in the middle of nowhere almost. It's in the woods. Round for silence, nice.
Oh, sorry. There we go. We got that working now, all right.
Yeah, Artemis, if you can hear me, I'm just gonna dump the barley into my silo over here, then we'll figure
Actually,
out somewhere it's all.
I don't think I've ever been to a Waffle House.
So otherwise, I'm just gonna sell it. I'm gonna be doing oats because the cereal factory does oatmeal, so I want some honey. Let's go.
Yeah, I like the different recipes that have been added to like the standard productions. I almost stopped since I know there's a bale there.
It's nice to have a good variety of some stuff.
I know there's a Kroger out there. I was surprised to see a Kroger. We have those over here. And there was a Aldi. I saw an Aldi. Yeah, sometime later this week, I'm going to be putting out a Super Edit 4K version. A single video with all 4 parts put together, re-encoded at 4K because that's the resolution that I had recorded all the videos in. So those of you with high resolution monitors or 4K TVs, if you want to watch that in 4K, get nice super crisp videos.
Were you able to get any of the machines or anything at the farm thing?
You could if you wanted to. I didn't get up in it.
You might not want to gotten out, huh? I'm gonna take this home with me. We'd see you in a week because you have to drive down the freaking highway.
And today I bought a gimbal. So that whole show I filmed it just freehand holding the cell phone. So today I bought a gimbal.
Turned out good. Cell phone camera.
So I can put the cell phone in that, hold the gimbal, and then it'll do more stabilization.
Yeah, it'll keep it. That's awesome, man.
And that also allows me with push buttons to be able to start and stop the recording and zoom in and zoom out without push and pull and squeeze on the squeeze on, on the display.
Yeah. I got GPS. I'm freaking use it, man. I'm not using it.
King Supers. We call him K Rogers because it's more fun to say it that way.
You're gonna pay for it, better use it right.
But I would say just about anything you could get into.
Oh, that's cool. Kind of the purpose of it.
Well, I mean, yeah, you want to get into it, look at controls, what's it look like in the cab, how comfortable is the seat. I mean, if you're gonna drop $500,000 on a harvester, right?
Right, you wanna look around.
Right, like in the big gleaner, you could get in the back, climb up the back. They had the engine bay open, so you could look at the engine. Most of the stuff, pretty much all the balers had the sides open, so you could see all the all the mechanics and the belts and the chains and springs and pulleys and everything. It was kind of interesting to see the different designs. They all, a round baler all does the same thing.
Yeah.
But how they're engineered can be completely different to do the same thing.
I saw some of the kids and some of them had bags and they give you like freebies or something. Swag.
Yeah. Some had like pamphlets and product catalogs and
Oh, yeah.
stuff like that.
Get a free sample of that fish shit.
No. No, I didn't get into that. Some places had like clothing you could buy,
Oh, okay, yeah.
hats you could buy, you know, and then there were, you know, other things. But yeah, I didn't go super heavy on the swag because I'm kind of my general thought process is that there's a fee to free stuff, and the fee is you have to talk to somebody
Yeah.
and act like you're interested, right? That's the fee at a trade show. So, given the fact that I had 100% chance of buying anything, right? I didn't feel like wasting their time to talk to a sales guy, just to warm him up a little bit, to get a little bit of free swag, that he could spend time talking to probably someone that might actually be willing to buy something. So,
Yeah. So instead of a 0% chance, you might have this 10% chance.
I grabbed a couple product catalogs from a couple of companies that I thought were kind of interesting. I wanted to look at the stuff.
I would have been all over the vintage signs that you showed on the last day.
If you want, yeah, you want to pay for them. Yeah, they were cool. They were cool.
That Alice probably looked great. You're hanging out.
So my wife is a former firefighter, and there was a sign that said,
that was the wrong button.
"My hose is bigger than yours." I took a picture of that and sent it to her and said, "Here you go." She had a good chuckle out of that. But you know, I'm going to a tech trade show in 3 weeks. I'm gonna get plenty of tech swag.
Yeah, that's
From there, because I'm going to be talking to these people, and I'm not going to be, you know, blowing smoke about my actual interests.
Your next pass, then.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm interested in this farm all here. I'm a virtual farmer, but you know, it looks really cool. I get this way virtual.
Yeah, but I did get a cool calendar from Gleaner. I was just walking by the merch counter. And I looked at, they had a big stack of counters. I'm like, are these available? And they're like, yeah. And the woman was like, you need to get one because your name's in it. I was like, what? You serious? She's like, yeah, your name's in it. Well, I definitely need it now because I got to go look later and figure out where my name is. Right? So that one was cool because it looked like it's got all the farm shows around the country in it. So like, you know, farm shows in Nebraska and California and all the other various states. I got a calendar from Tempe, the trailer company.
Oh, yeah.
I got a keychain from BKT, the tire people. It's a little BKT tire on like paracord with a keychain ring on it. Let's see here. There was a Beefco.
Yeah.
They had a metal bottle opener. It was steel and had like a little hex wrench on one end. It had a bottle opener on the other end. It was all steel. It had their logo laser cut out of it. So I got one of those. Somebody on day 4 had a tire gauge. So like an air gauge, so I just picked one of those up.
Yeah, you can actually use that.
But I didn't really, there wasn't really pumping people for merch because I wasn't an active buyer.
Yeah, no, I feel kind of. You have a conscience, you mean? It's good. So people are like, give me everything free and don't talk to me. Or like you said, fake it.
Yeah, I had plenty of people come up and say, "You got any questions?" I'm like, "No, don't have any questions. I'm good. Just taking videos."
Hey, can I get this virtually? Can I get this put in a video game?
So this would be without this cards for Giants with all of the contract though.
Yeah. Start telling them, yeah, I'm a Giants partner. You guys have this? Like what?
Oh, I like the Premiere booth, right? So the mower we have, the bar rake, the twin bar rake we've got in the game now. Of course, the self-propelled baler was there. The round baler was there. So it's like, oh, the whole Vermeer pack is right here at the trade show. I can see it. I can touch it. So that was kind of cool. You know,
They have them driving the baler too.
Yeah, that was there. That was
Videos.
maybe that was day 2.
Yeah, I think that was when you think you did, you know?
Yeah, I
Might
watched
have
the
been, might have been day 1.
So you get a chance to see everything. So we're working on top of
Kubota was there with the
it. Yeah, I saw some
M6,
photos.
M7, M8.
Really good in person too.
You know, so they looked right smack dab, and they had them all lined up in a row. So I tried to get a shot showing all of them, the different scale of the 3 tractors. So I would say if you can swing the time off, if you can swing the hotel, it's definitely worth it to go and just eye candy, window shop, Google and goggle over things. Like they had the mother bins that we have in game now.
Oh, wow, really? Those things are huge.
So they have one of those there. The
Gosh, can you imagine how much crop could fit in that thing? Good grief.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's probably something they use more out in the Great Plains states.
yeah, the
Like
walkabout mother
Kansas.
bins. I think they had this
Those are
WMB
huge.
4000.
Massive.
Yeah.
Right, so we had one of
Take
these.
900,000 horsepower to move those damn things.
Right, they had one of
Yeah.
these in there, and it's like, holy cow!
I'm thinking the idea probably isn't to move it when it's loaded.
Yeah, I've tried. I was like, okay, this tractor's like way more horsepower, but I can't move the dang thing at all. I'm like, how the hell does this work? Right.
They had a like a big irrigation reel that was on. That also had a boom, and I guess it would pull itself through the field because it had this giant reel in the middle for, I guess, the hose, and it was so big that it barely fit in the space. They had to like deflate the tires to get it in the space because the giant reel was like right up against the ceiling. Mr. Jeter, what's up? Mr. Jeter wants to know how it's going on the server, peeps.
It's good.
It's going pretty good.
Yeah, snow's gone, so that's nice. I like the snow. Damn, that was a lot. A lot.
Ironically, we barely had any snow through this winter, so it felt weird.
There was a company that had a seeder that you could attach to the front of a skid steer.
How does that work? Sprays?
No, it was like reversed. So the hitch was on the back of the seeder,
Okay, so you're
and you mount it to your skid steer and just lower it and drive it through your garden plot. It was kind of designed for like community garden plots, like if you're just planting like an acre of something.
Yeah, small scale stuff.
Yeah. So like if you were just planting, let's say you had like 10 acres of land and you had it squared off, maybe you were like a farmer's market kind of a place that you planted a bunch of strawberries or whatever, and then you had strawberry patches, and then you made strawberry jam or whatever, or you had people come out and pick up pumpkins and whatever. Then you might not have a bunch of tractors, but you might have a skid steer. So there was all this skid steer connected stuff that you could use to basically do your farming with your skid steer.
Yeah.
They had a sprayer that it was designed to get for you to attach to your side by side. It's definitely, if you were into modding, then you could use Blender, right? You could go there, you could take tons of reference shots,
yeah,
and just go to town making stuff, right?
Yeah, downloaded, but I haven't gotten into it yet.
Well, I think your first thing will be a box. You have to make a cube.
It's some of the Giants tutorial stuff to figure out a couple things. Tells you how to do like a mapping. This and that. So it's really cool and interesting. I did some programming years ago with the school for it. Life happened and it's interesting stuff, that's for sure. And you're right, if you get the right aspects and everything, oh, the pictures just make it look like that. Some of those pictures that you took, the videos, man, it's like, holy crap, that one looks like just the one in the game.
Uh-oh.
I thought you could make your other pass. No?
No.
That's coming out of his paycheck, huh? Oh wait, you're not paying for this, right?
Look, nobody look! Nobody look!
You know, not really pretty confident. Cool.
Nobody saw that.
I heard this fire.
They had a bunch of upstairs they had a bunch of toy vendors and other things. I didn't really film any of that stuff.
When we were kids, my grandpa worked for International Harvester, and he had like the 2+2, the reticulated tractors that are in the game. We had my brother and I each had one. Just like the, well, I mean, obviously much smaller scale, but I was like, holy crap, it reminds me of the ones I had when we were kids, electric toys.
Yeah, I had a 486 toy. I had a little baler, a little square baler.
Huh.
I had a harvester. I don't know if the header came off. I know. If the header came off, I didn't know how to do it.
Doing okay, Tukey?
Just dying slowly.
Oh, we all are at some point, but some of us go a little faster. Just not feeling so good.
Oh, not really.
You feel worse than yesterday, or a little bit better?
I don't know, Mr. Jeter. I don't recall seeing like put together plastic models, but then again, I didn't spend a whole lot of time looking at the toys because I really had no interest in picking any of them up. I was trying to find something for my youngest, but I knew he wouldn't really be into any sort of tractor toy, if you will. So I ended up finding a guy that did handcrafted, like, handcrafted wooden animals and stuff. So I got him an owl and a cat. Because we got cats, he likes cats. And, and everything.
Oh wait, did I just summon him?
DBW, what's up? What's up?
Weird timing, wouldn't it?
I think it is him.
Yeah, it is. Literally just said his name and point. There he is.
How is it going?
Mondays, oof, I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to going back to work tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, you've had about 2 weeks off?
Oh, Schultz is
I
here.
missed a week and then I left 3 hours early the other day. Worked a half shift at least. Then I was off 2 days.
I should shut up for a little bit, right?
But that's my logic.
Yeah. Hey, I was here. Just be happy with that.
We got someone else out with COVID and someone else that's out because they had heart surgery.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Oh, it's so slow, his internet. I think it takes forever.
Oh, it's still better than 19.
Oh, yeah. Cause we
Yeah,
still
my
for like 10
squirrels
minutes.
think it's Monday.
It's still better than Chilliwack.
True.
Well, you don't have an ungodly amount of mods on that one.
Yeah, the sync maybe is better now that several have moved on, but that was like a 4 or 5 minute sync.
On Chilliwack?
Yeah. You wouldn't be paused for that whole time, but if you were trying to get in,
Took that long to get in, yeah.
it took forever to get in because it was constantly loading assets.
Well, I remember that one that you guys were on. Oh, what was that? Was it 16X that you were on for a little while there? On 19? Man, the sync, everything took so long every time somebody tried to jump on. I can't remember which one it was.
I don't know.
Oh, crap.
There was that Yukon one, I think, that Raz did near the end with mining.
The only 16X that I know that I played much of was that Kansas one.
What the hell is going on?
Nowhere's Kansas.
That was, oh, crap. I can't remember what it's called.
But yeah, Raz did some Yukon stuff.
Apparently that equals really new script fields, yeah. Just destroyed some crop going over here.
Farmer G, what's up? Welcome. Welcome.
It's just Bahama Valley.
That was a 4X.
Is that the one that was, is it a lot out there?
We did Susquehanna River Valley, yeah, we did that.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was thinking. I don't think there's a several things in this house. It's 16 weeks now.
Alright, well, you unload me, I gotta go check something out. I'll be right back.
You got stuff to harvest too, Schultz, or?
He's here to help out.
So my Clipper said it's ready to harvest, but I think I'm gonna wait another month or so to see if it's better or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not sure how clover and alfalfa work really.
Yeah, Clover looks cool. It's like a bluish color right now. It's try.
Okay. We're back. Well, thank you so much.
That wasn't intentional, that was lag.
Oh. Lag.
Oh, nice.
Well, the thing with them dolphins, you see pretty far as you move
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want it being too purpley. I wonder where this road goes to.
I don't think I've ever followed that one, actually.
There's a road down here.
I might circle around to where my thing's been set up and we'll
It's all rocky.
I bet it comes out down here by like
I don't know. I've always heard that, yeah, if alfalfa gets too far in the flower stage, it's like tough. I don't know if it loses nutrients at that point, or if it's just when you bale it, you're less apt to get the leaves. You end up with a bale of sticks.
That's not what you're going for, hopefully.
You definitely run that problem if it gets too dry. In fact, I saw a video a couple years ago about some like hay farmers that were out west that literally had a spray bar or something. They were actually pre-wetting the hay as they were baling it to bring the moisture up. So, or they would bale at night on purpose.
Yeah, we always bailed at night. We would bail from like 11 p.m. midnight till about 4 in the morning when the duty was too heavy. Sunday.
I don't know. I don't think we ever had that problem because on the East Coast, if it's summertime, it's probably 90% humidity. So,
I was ever over North Dakota.
you walk outside and you think you can't breathe because the air's so thick.
I'll take my snow any day to make that crap.
You know, you've been there, Rabbit Rob. You know,
Yeah.
all you do is stand outside and you're pouring sweat. I'm not doing anything. I'm just pouring sweat because the moisture content.
Yeah, I went to Fort Jackson, South Carolina for 2 dogs for weeks. Yep, we hit that heat category 5, which you can't do basically anything. Every like hour we had to sit down and have a canteen of water. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. Hazy, hot, humid. Air quality index of like 0.
I learned to like the shade a lot. It really does help. It's amazing how much the difference
Oh yeah.
there's that little bit of shade. Going from there to Seattle though, which is a totally different atmosphere entirely.
So here you go. I saw a guy, I think the first day, I saw a guy wear this shirt. I looked at it, I had to do a double take. It said on the front, and it had spelled out like in ladies bending in certain directions to make letters. It said MILF. I was like,
MILF?
what kind of a shirt you bring to a farm show? There's kids around here. And then I read it. And it says, man, I love farming. And then he turned around and had a giant John Deere logo on the back. I'm like, what?
Mine's the John Deere part.
I'm like, John Deere's not cool enough to have that shirt.
I know, right?
So I looked it up. I couldn't find a single I couldn't find that shirt anywhere. But there were plenty of milk. I love farming shirts. Man, I love farming shirts.
That's cool.
I'm like, damn it! Why couldn't I have come up with that?
I know, I was gonna say, sounds like a new merch for you. Don't tell anybody. They can't copy.
Well, I got an idea for another shirt.
Nice.
It's basically I want to get a guy on a tractor, like an open cab tractor. So an older tractor that's parked under a tree. And it basically says, "This is my air conditioning." And then maybe, I don't know, somehow incorporate a modern cab tractor. Like he's looking at a modern cab tractor, like, you know, because everything's air conditioned now. It's like back in my day, you know, I found a shade tree. That's my air conditioning. It's Schultz. He's messing it up. What are you doing?
As well.
That's so smarter way to look. That's that changes longer.
It's the wrong direction.
Geez, you got 4 right before you finish the road, too.
Oh, and this harvester, it's like singing a song.
Yeah, the engine sounds a little different on that one.
I've taken my dinner out of the oven, if you want me to be perfectly honest.
Oh, what did you make?
Oh, we're fancy if we're using the oven.
Meatloaf.
A pot pie.
Meatloaf is good.
I thought you made a Miss Calendar's pot pie.
That's what I had.
Oh, just had to throw meatloaf in the oven.
Pork Nut, what's up? How's it going?
Tons of room.
And I got yours disabled so they can show off from the inspector for me.
There was I like the, so in case, I didn't realize that the International Harvester was celebrating 100 years this year. And they had I guess they had an old advertisement for Farm All. So it was like a tractor for all, Farm All. I'm like, oh my god, that's awesome. That's like the best marketing ever.
Just by the pack quality,
You know.
that hill there.
Just like nothing runs like a deer away from a Magnum. Right? It's the best marketing ever.
Yes, sir. That needs to be a new saying in your channel all the time.
I will admit that black bag would look nice.
This will give the guy bailing some fun.
Yep, I'm another country, another state, I should say.
I'm just gonna ring for my own that one, the Carter wagon there car.
I got everything. Almost got all these fields harvested. I got
What do we got? I think we got 4 farms with barley ready.
to take down and a few things to throw on.
So yeah, we're working that.
Wineries, that's I still like this billboard over here though too. I think it's one of my faves.
All the people are really
Is that
nice
the
and
one that I
much
put in the
fun.
thumbnail?
No, that's the one by my farm.
So it says, if you tick up the person family, she got you on the list.
Oh no, that's not the one.
That is kind of a catchy one.
Isn't it? It's freaking great. Like, okay. I like the ones too. Create today, think of farm. That's good. Now, I had a question about the sign on here though. It talks about Minnesota, but it's Wisconsin and Iowa. Ask Jay about that or modern.
What?
Oh, the sign that's over by the restaurant that talks about the area. It says Minnesota, Wisconsin,
Some of the old combine manufacturers.
Those are the two guys that would be able to do it for you.
There we go. Alright, here we go. It does make some weird noises. It's like a piano. It plays notes. It's a very musical harvester. Alright, what field do we have after this one?
Whatever Rob has for you guys to do. That's all I have for fields.
Oh, I thought this was Rob's field.
No, these are my fields.
Why would there be green
You-
crap in my fields?
You already did your big field?
Only other one I got growing is that canola field, and that's not ripe yet. Started with the big
Oh.
field.
I didn't know. I just came up to a field that had a case harvester at it.
And of course he thought it was mine. There you go. I got some more of this field still to harvest here. I got some stuff I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take that. Sort of.
Well, if you're fine with square bale, you can use my square bale one.
I'm gonna get the solar heading into the cow barn.
So since I know this is Cookie's field,
This field's gonna need 5 over here too, so.
I got the big culture cloud if you need to use it. 8 meters thing.
Yeah, I still have everything. A lot of the money that I had went to terraforming and stuff, and then of course the AI wiped most of it out the next month, and I was like, oh crap, so now it's all over again. But Schultz,
ah ha ha, you can't unload in me.
oh
Look at see if
wow.
they'd work or not.
It's an access denied.
This guy used to be here.
Alright, where's this next field? Is it up here?
No, I don't know.
It's in
It's
Wisconsin.
I'm all the way above.
on
Oh.
like goofy side of the river.
What's this field over here?
That's canola. It's not ready yet.
Oh.
But I don't know number 1 yet. Or 11, whatever the heck that is.
We can't harvest
It won't
this?
come yet. No, I don't know that probably.
Well, you need to buy it.
I don't need a base one.
Lemony.
Oh, I lied. I'm not done yet.
Lemony
Oh,
snickets.
just dump it in the truck then.
Is there a header trailer for this thing?
Probably by where you started.
Or does Rabbit Rob have a harvester over there?
Yeah, I've been using it.
Well, I thought this was your harvester.
No.
He's
I
got
joined
the
your farm and
exact same
tabbed into this
model.
harvester.
Every single farm except me has the exact same knob.
Oh.
Because it goes on
No,
sale
mine was
like
on
every
sale.
other
Yeah, it
day.
was like half price.
Alright, so I'll tab
Cheap
over.
piece of garbage is always on sale.
No. That
I'll
would be
tab
the
over
junk.
until I find it. Where is it? Oh, I know when I'm at the right place.
I'm watching the back. No, it's in the field, so you'll be able to notice that.
You're still in Jacer's stuff.
Too much stuff
Maybe-
on the stuff right here. Oh. Is that you just popped into something? My Jeep?
Oh, this clover
Oh.
needs mowed.
It's not fully ready yet. It looks cool though, doesn't it? That bluish purple color, that's kind of wild, isn't it? I'm just gonna wait maybe 1 more month to see if it.
That does look nice, that texture.
Yeah. And I got oats in there.
What is
so-
these? Grapes?
Yeah, because I got the winery. Nobody would have the winery. It was like the only things left. So like, oh crap! I guess if we get the grape things there, I could get the winery, so that way. We can
Well, you,
So you
you
just
did
got honey
join
behind
kind
that
of
shed
late.
there.
I'm right in the middle of the road. You didn't even watch it for me.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Isn't that great? Don't tickle the pickle. The harvest is over to the fields up to the northwest.
you need to
from
you
here,
need to
but-
replace this rusty bin.
No,
I know
that's
I know
that's
some
the
good
stylish one.
some good bin
That's the stylish
ideas.
one.
I
put
mean,
this here. This is the
I got
storage one.
contacts. I can hook you up.
This is the better. This is the grain one. I replaced them with these two, but that one's size. But this stupid thing won't leave. This orange thing, so I had to readjust it. That plane gets me every once in a while when it flies over. I'm gonna beat you over there. No. Yeah, that sign every time. I mean, that's awesome. We're outside of my bar. Boom, give me a smile every day.
That's right, Farmer G. That's right. Well, at least this one, the front wheels are as tall as I am. What is that? Is that a Magnum?
There's one on sale, and it was like, ooh, it's cheaper than the one I have.
about.
Full.
Because that black Magnum at the show, the tracks were taller than I am.
Yeah. This one's close, at least if you look at the wheels. It's just about the same height as the
Why is this harvest so fast? This is ridiculous.
It's so fast. It's not that fast.
You mod it with the...
Oh, it's only 3 miles an hour, yeah. I didn't go full height. I just went to 10 miles an hour.
Fair.
I was say you can drop it down. Gosh.
Jeez. Do you like to play the game? Why are you trying to fast farm?
It's not that
Jeez, farming is my chill. I don't need to do it fast. I want to chill.
fun. It's fine. Just chill and slow down.
What's your chill? Clearly not farming, because you want to just get her done.
No, it's funny because this
Get
is
her done.
It's the
Who was that? Who was that? Larry the Cable Guy? Get her done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he faded away into obscurity now?
Probably.
Oh no.
It's lost a lot of weight.
Yes, the blue collar comedy tour doesn't do it.
Well, you know, during COVID, there was people that gained a ton of weight, then there were people that lost a ton of weight.
Yeah.
And then he got enough money from the movie Cars, he don't have to work anymore.
Yeah. And then there's some people at work, like, you know, everybody was gone for like several months. And then they came back, and some people, like, then you see them again, like, 9 months later, and you're like, oh my God, they look like 7 years older. Jeez, what the hell happened? You did not age very well.
So one thing I hate about that harvester with the bigger headers like that. Just
Yeah, you're running the light header like me. You don't have
Do you have to pickle the
room.
unload
actually
point?
not a full wide one there. That's the crazy part. I didn't get the 13 meter one. It's like 12 meters, I think. So it's a little bit narrower.
I had the narrow one, but I upgraded at one point when the bigger one was on sale.
What did you do to this field over here?
Which one?
This field in front of me.
Blame Artemis for that. It's his.
Wow.
Sorry, I didn't mean to just throw you under the bus, Artemis.
What the heck happened to this field?
He was trying to mow. I think he caught the edge, it looks like, on some of it. Because if you don't have the property, it'll stop you mowing like dead. It's crazy.
Yeah, those property lines could be brutal.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, because the way the thing is here, too, he's got...
Well, I thought the field border was wider. I thought the field came out wider. It's like, yeah.
Well, with all the purple...
But this is
around,
where the
it's
actual
both
field
pretty
is.
good.
Okay. I didn't think
Yeah.
there was this much gap between these two fields.
Yeah, which is nice, because some of those maps are really tiny. But the problem also is with these lips, you can't mow the field grass as much. It won't cut it because it's got that edge on it. Which is okay. I mean, it makes it more realistic than it is.
You know what? Ditches are... I can't say it's too early.
Are you chill?
No, ditches are
Two?
witches with a
Witches
different
give you
letter of the
stitches?
alphabet.
Did you give you stitches?
No.
I'm making my way over.
Tell me about it,
Yes,
Chris.
to jump in here.
Right? I was at the office every day.
I get the red cap through this light's okay.
It's funny, I was trying to look for
What the
something
heck
on
is this?
Facebook for some work today, and I ended up finding the live streams that we did show us with the speed run we tried to do.
Oh, the speed run?
Yeah.
What the heck is
It
this?
was like 6 hours. I'm like, holy crap, I didn't know this was streamed that dead.
Yeah, it was a long time.
And one of them kept bumping me out. That was an interesting.
There we go. Let's set proper GPS.
I'm excited to hang out with Rob that one.
Chris Miller! Remember
That
for
was
22
my
months, almost 2 years. That's right.
Did you want your straw bale too, Rob?
Yeah, if the Artemis, you want to
That's
upgrade me
right.
That'd be great, man.
Speaking of that, this video is brought to you by Will Houseman and Cowboy Farming. Thank you for being farm barons.
Some stuff and just throw it away. And I'm like, okay, take it.
I usually buy if there's something on sale that I'm looking for. But all I'm missing right now is a slurry spreader.
I just borrow it all from somebody else.
Where was it? Is one of those harvest? Is there a harvester at the shop too? Or is it all
You need a poop slinger?
I seen there was 2 of them on sale. Neither one of them big enough.
I need the liquid spreader in that solid.
Everybody get your taxes done.
Already been refunded.
Oh, look at you. What the heck is Tukey doing?
It's pulled an ATS moment there.
You better watch out. You're gonna launch yourself.
He's gonna flip it upside down like 15 times.
I'm trying to get it to scamper around.
Like a dog chasing his tail.
Do we need to get a second Tukey so that we can keep the other Tukey entertained? So is this barley going to be beer, or is this barley going to be whiskey?
What the hell? Really? Freaking
That was going good for the certain bones.
When does anything you ever do good? I don't understand that part.
I'll reimburse you $1 for that.
Oh, I don't care. This was stuff that was already here. Anyways.
Golden owes the government $500,000.
Watch out, they'll come after that thing.
It's a rounding error. Clearly, that's a rounding error.
What is this terrible European trailer on this beautiful?
You're one deduction away from a refund.
Yeah, it's underneath the shed. Artemis. Oh, I got the try. I only have one try.
Crappy trailers apparently popular because about 6 of them are cheap.
Yeah.
It's an American math. You gotta have a trailer like what I have.
Proper trailer.
The
Well, you know what?
I had was on sale. That's why I grabbed that. The header wasn't. It was about the only thing in that. And the Jeep I bought. Outright.
I can tell you a perfect way.
It keeps a fun little mod.
I can tell you a perfect way to spend some of your government refund money, or maybe you are outside the continental United States, then maybe you'd be also interested to know that we are partnered up with Apex Gaming Computer, and Apex Gaming Computer is currently offering to those outside the continental United States free shipping, and we're going to be willing to pay your importation taxes on a Apex Gaming computer. So we've got 3 different setups. We've got the Farmhand, which is kind of an entry-level setup. We've got the Homesteader, which is a middle grade product. And then we have the Rancher configuration, which is kind of the higher end product. Let's go ahead and take a look at those configs. Thinking of buying your first gaming PC, or maybe looking for an upgrade? Consider one of my custom configurations from Apex Gaming. I have partnered with Apex Gaming to bring you the Yeoman, Homesteader, and Rancher configurations. From the entry-level Yeoman with the value-leading 6-core, 12-thread, 12400F Intel processor, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 memory, and the GeForce 1660 Super, to the mid-tier Homesteader with the 12600KF 10-core, 16-thread processor paired with the GeForce 3060 Ti, or let it all out with the Rancher that comes standard with the Intel Powerhouse 12900KF 16-core 24-thread processor capable of a max performance boost of 5.2 gigahertz coupled with the GeForce 3070. All of these starting configurations have, in my opinion, the perfect balance between performance and value, which will surely give years of great gaming and, when the time comes, an excellent upgrade path as well. Save up to $250 using my discount code FARMER-KLEIN or the referral link down in the description below. We did a thing over here, Rabbit Rob, for your field. Yeah. Schultz was trying to take my grain, so I rejected him. Look, what's up?
Yeah, it's not letting me dump here because I don't have access.
That's weird.
Do you have me set as contract?
No, well, it's not, but I can't do it either. It won't let me.
Oh, that's weird.
What? Did nobody ever make you farm Minger?
Oh, wait, which farm are you on? Never mind.
I saw Rabbit Rob's farm was very aptly named.
Okay, now it's working.
I forgot. I'm looking at your names. Like, why isn't it working? It's farm.
It's okay. Farm sim permissions can be difficult.
You're contracted to Artemis, and just like they kept on going over people's names. Like, it's not giving me an option to put contract in. I was like,
Oh, it's going good. It's going good, Luke. Glad to be back in town.
That silo, if you wanna.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'm trying to get
This guy wants to unload in you.
trying to get
Jeez, like flipping hell. Alright, try to get both of us at once.
squeeze in between. Oh, well,
Oh,
that's
look.
not the way it should have.
Some people have brakes. Other people have a John Deere. All it does is brake.
And look, this
Alright, fine.
really just dump straight in there.
Back up the truck, Chuck. It's cool seeing the grain dryer technologies because lots of places had like models of their grain dryers.
That's cool. Get my honey out of here. Honey.
All right, now where are we gonna go?
Make sure you empty it all out, don't we? Well, we probably would have had more to do here, but, you know, Rob was harvesting at 27 miles an hour.
Is there any more fields to harvest over here?
Over here, no. I don't have it. Well, what else have there's some contractor folks plowing. Need to get this crop up and then plow it, so. What the hell? Throwing header. There's
Well,
throwing the header.
looks
over
like
my-
Optimus has got a field of something to harvest.
I thought Artemis has a field of something, right?
There looks like something else over here, but I don't know what it is.
No, Artemis had 53. I don't know. Did Artemis have something?
Artemis says his stuff is done.
Who's got 50
Oh, okay.
down there? Who's the blue, light blue?
So you're ready to harvest.
Is that Carrie, right? Carrie's got that.
What's field 7? Who owns field 7?
That's
Optimus.
grass. That's grass.
Oh, is 7 grass?
No, 50 is what I'm saying. 7 is, yeah, it is actually.
Oh,
That's
7
alfalfa.
is
Alfalfa.
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 Alfalfa. Field 1. Oh, nobody owns that one.
Oh,
Well, I got tiny bits of alfalfa and clover that I don't mind mowing. I don't
field
own a
1.
mower.
It's $1 million. Who has $1 million?
I could have $1 million.
Oh,
Field
look at you, all
14.
big and bold. You don't have any money.
I mean, I could take a loan and buy
You
it.
only
'cause
got
it is Barley,
348.
isn't it?
Oh, wait.
It is-
Super strength is on? Okay, never mind.
Look, just lease it. Look, Rabid Rob, just come up here to farmland lease screen. And then,
Oh, yeah. I forgot
what,
about
do you not have
Wait.
farmland lease screen on here?
Nope.
What kind of people, what mods do you play with?
The
Clearly the
required
wrong
ones.
ones.
Just the ones they want.
Jeez.
He says
That
they,
one
like,
honestly
you're-
kind of slipped my mind.
Well, Tuki ought to just take out a big loan and buy it.
How much do we need for that field?
I don't know why.
I don't know, but this is a
Header
high
got
quality fence.
I know. Holds that header up right nicely. This header actually has a trailer thing to it. This thing like up and
You know, great. You just typed in how much loan you need for the facility and 5 things.
yeah, F12's weird for that.
All right, well, are we going to go make some alfalfa?
Oh, I'm buying that field that you kept complaining about.
That we're complaining. Wow, listen to this guy.
And now I'm gonna be in debt the rest of my life.
Just sell it back when you're done.
Oh, it ought to about pay for itself.
Yeah.
Where did that harvester go? It's not over here where I left it.
It's parked in my yard. I washed it.
Which harvester?
Well,
Mine.
look, if you don't leave things where they were found, how is somebody else supposed to be able to find it again?
I want to take care of our machinery.
What I know, I'm trying to put my stuff away. It's been used now. You're like, where's the harvester?
Well, I left cookies in a very important spot.
You left it in the middle of the road with the combine driven through the header.
Sounds about right.
You can't find decent help these days at all.
I didn't think your fence would hold up. What is trash day?
Spectacular because it's nip.
Y'all just
Oh,
leave your
it's-
trash out of the curb constantly.
I got green yield.
They like that 99, 44, 55 with just 54 hours on it. Then it was parked.
You got green yield on what on that?
I haven't started collecting tractors just to collect tractors yet.
Well, clearly you're doing it wrong. I'm stuck.
Yeah, that trailer's a little goofy. You might have to unhook and relocate.
That's the reason why I grabbed this trailer. It has that.
Yeah, I have the same problem with that one earlier. It's like the blocking script doesn't want to let go.
I don't know, does this server have a rule where you can't sell your fields once you buy them?
It's right next door to my farm, so it'd be kind of dumb to get rid of it.
Oh. Are you going to plant alfalfa in it?
I'm going all in on barley again, probably. Unless I do was, yeah, I'll do barley.
You got the
Yeah, I got the river water factory.
Anybody know any
Yeah.
news on the what's that map?
Edgewater?
Yeah.
Saskatchewan.
I think it did again.
Hasn't it failed a bunch of times?
Oh yeah, it did fail again. Just a couple things with the shot.
I hear they're
Did you
trying to do a
poke
bunch
it?
of fancy stuff with it. So.
It's got a bunch of fancy stuff. Couple new crop types.
That
I
one is just
have no
soft
idea what
button
Rogue River
ones.
Valley map is,
Yep.
Swarp nut.
Canola.
let alone
I see it's got
any
flax
word on an
seeds,
update.
It's got some peas.
Yeah, that'll be neat when it comes out finally.
Various different straw types.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. Yeah, smaller
I don't know, Scooter.
80% chicken. And the
There you
problem,
go.
the top side, the problem with getting anything through testing right now is you submit it, and then you fail, and you wait a week,
We fail
fail
again.
again, and wait another week.
They're still backed up from Christmas, right?
It's still a 5 to 6 day wait time with 150 some mods waiting to be tested.
Yeah.
I seen custom modding was upset because they're trying to get 3 mods to pass and they're tired of waiting 6 days every time they resubmit.
Well, you know, I'm pretty sure I know what the Giants' answer would be. Get it right the first time, then you wouldn't have to wait 6 days every time you resubmit. But I also know that their error reports of what's wrong are often lacking
very
in
helpful.
clarity. So then it's like, well, if you would have told me in plain English or whatever language what was really wrong, then I could have fixed it once and not beat around the bush 7 times.
There is the occasional language barrier. I mean, you just get, if you get a different tester the second time, they find different things that the first person didn't find.
Yeah, there is those things.
Well, my understanding is it's test to fail and then at the failure stop.
I think it depends on the tester, because some of them will give you a whole host of fixes.
Go for a second, then so I get them first there.
Yeah, Paul has a good point that they're also aptly likely testing the
Right down here in my
the new DLC ahead of that release, and we're about a month away.
Yeah, I would guess that
Yeah, looks like it's bad.
full mod testing staff is see.
I think we'll find some fun stuff to do with that LL dealer.
I enjoyed it in 17. I don't know if it officially was released in 19.
Like this damn.
I remember something similar in 19, but I don't remember if it was that one exactly or not. Well, they still have more to announce from it too. They said there's going to be some quality of life feature. Let's see what that is.
It'd be awesome if they put auto bail stop in the base game console.
Yeah, if they put the...
That's gonna be my guess at least.
If it's a round bale extension mod or works like that, I think it'll be a must-buy if you ever want to do round bales.
Yeah. It looked like they were what they talked about, like net wrap. Like, hopefully you have the balers will have consumables.
Well, that'd be nice too. I think the Straw Harvest DLC in 19 have that.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was Straw Harvest in 1917.
That's kind of a nice feature.
I'm thinking the DLC page challenge in. Bale charter plus new bale forks and grippers.
Yeah, there's RBG.
Finally added their tanks on the baler.
Is anybody using the FSG mod assistant? I know we've talked about it. I don't know if exactly.
I have it. I can't get it to read my save games though, so I should talk to FSG and figure out how to use it.
I'm not using it. I just play folder renamer.
I just drag my mod around between folders.
Can I rename folders?
Yeah, so I got 3 different name folders.
I need to eliminate some folders is what I need to do.
Don't buy honey. And buy honey in the middle. I just need some old spending pizza.
Yeah,
Well-
Diesel commented there, and I think they're having Edgewater is now going to be fast-tracked through the testing process.
Bill's Bub says spawn point for equipment was the fail point. But my luck is it will get released next Monday, which is when wife's getting surgery. And I'll be too sidetracked with
Then
that.
you won't be able to do anything with it.
I had a problem with the
So
stuff.
ideally it would release the end of this week. If it's going to take a couple of days to go through testing.
I don't think it's going to have to wait the wait time to go back through testing. Is my
Otherwise I'd want it to fail again, so that it was like,
Afterwards.
so that it was like the end of next week.
guess.
If I were to be
Seen,
totally selfish.
No. FARMER-KLEIN's never so much.
I've seen Marcel in a live stream, and they were talking about it, and then it immediately went into testing while Marcel was in the live stream. So
Yeah, no, I got a mobile editing rig I take. So I got a laptop with 8-core 16-thread CPU, and take a second monitor with me, and I got my Stream Deck I take, and Use a mod mic, wireless mod mic for the mic when I'm on the road. So it's not ideal, but it gets the job done.
I'm trying to decide what I want to do for a second monitor. Well, I could do like a 32-inch done vertically off to the side. I go with something ultra wide above. I don't know which way to do it.
Do whatever suits you.
The main one is so dang
Whatever.
big. Anywhere I put it is a long way to look.
I was hoping the auger wagon would overload into me so I could overload into the auger wagon, have a circular unload. Just be an eternal unload.
I think one would probably unload faster than the other.
I'm thinking the auger wagon unloads a little fast.
Chris thinks it's going to release next Monday. I don't know, we might see it drop tomorrow.
Chris is an eternal optimist.
Pessimist?
No, he's an optimist.
Really? Next Monday?
I think that would be most pleasing to him.
Wow.
Yeah, a little late for this Monday, I think.
Yeah. Or is he not well off until next Monday?
Boy, excuse me.
I might need to upgrade to the triple hopper trailer at some point.
It's not big enough. It
Oh,
only holds. Mine only holds like 51.2.
Yeah, this Wilson's 40.7.
Well, that 10,000 extra is not worth the pain of having to unload that center hopper.
Yeah, with this then.
Unless you want to go with like the B train.
Might be what I end up going to.
Did you see that
That's
little
the
manure spreader from the show?
Yeah, the little one.
Yeah, the little one, like you hook up to a lawn tractor or something.
I'd love to see that big Balzer tank that you showed on the last day in Farm Sim.
Oh my gosh.
Or even Hulu.
Those tires are like 6 feet tall.
Yeah, those floaters are huge on those tanks.
There were kids playing in the wheel hubs. like they were playing hide and seek in the wheel hubs. Oh, you gotta get snow. Who's getting snow on Wednesday?
You get done with that too, you can hustle over here.
Yeah, I'm coming. I was just jumping over off the semi. I face the age-old problem of the auger wagon holds more than the truck does.
Drink and buy. Oh, dang it. Need a train.
Did you hit the train?
No, I need it though. That just drove by me. Like, no! Best sell point is on the train.
So we still haven't answered. Is this barley going to make beer or whiskey?
This is my barley here, so it's going
This
into
part is
the
making
factory.
beer. My
This
barley's
is Yingling barley.
And honestly, it's probably mostly river water though, from
It's
being
that's
honest.
why it's served in a dark glass bottle.
Yeah, the barley that I made, Artemis, I told him I can have 5 whiskeys. So we're doing a little bit of both.
Probably not gonna need straw after this year though. Only got 30 flowers still. And I'm not mixing TMR.
It's worth about $10 a bale.
10 to 12 inches. Nice.
Did you hand paint that number 1 on the side of that combine?
Yeah, just wait till we have number 2.
This field goes back there quite a ways.
There's a couple of
Yeah.
There's nothing in that other section though, I don't think, 14.
No, I mean back here in the back. Like there's this tree line and then it goes down and then it just keeps on going and going and going. It's like it goes almost all the way down to the river. It feels like.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to subsoil this whole field because it needs plowing.
Yeah,
See what I can get done before I plant any barley in my own heap of it.
Oh, I can bring my big one over.
Gonna get the crop off for tonight and pretty much started going.
Who else is going to get snow? South Dakota's going to get 10 to 14 inches.
I think we have a chance. We gotta
We're supposed to get some
look
snow.
though.
Oh, I don't want any more. Wednesday, chance of snow.
Chance of 1 to 3 inches for us so far. Hardly anything.
Some more than you're used to. I mean, snow.
I don't know if we're going to get any this year.
We had a pretty mild winter here.
Been like that here too. We've had spurts.
It was like mid 60s on my way home yesterday.
Almost all that here again.
Our last 11 inches just got melted off, and then we got another 8. It's in the process of melting off.
Is Edgewater standard size map console?
Yes, it is. Planned for all platforms.
Some sites are big
What?
console compatible with all that mobile swathing and stuff.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
what's taking a lot of work.
As long as they don't have to use the script.
You can technically harvest your swath canola infinite amount of times.
What?
When you swath your canola, you leave your combine, you leave out a straw swath, you can run it back through there again, and then do it
You can-
again.
You
then
can
do it
keep
again.
harvesting your straw?
Yeah, because canola swath is set to have. And you know, the game is not particularly smart enough to be able to handle that sort of thing.
Let's go way back here.
So you just buy one field of canola and just endless harvest it?
Harvest till your heart's content.
And you keep getting grain out of the... It's the gift that keeps on giving?
If it keeps on giving. Condone that sort of behavior?
Well, of course not.
There's a bit of a sketchy turn.
It's a big hill down there if you go all the way down there. You know where you're at.
I made a very tight corner with a full auger wagon on a slope. think I would have needed my brown pants because this was real life.
Luke says Montana's gonna get a what?
Nice.
Sounds cool, Peter.
Hurry up with that thing.
Easy.
Well, that's why I cut this.
Fast.
That's why I cut the field.
I know your tiny little combine can't hold it.
No problems. Good horses.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, you need to tell him hold his deer. Is Edgewater Canadian?
Yes.
That's mainly a Canadian thing, isn't it? Swathing?
Yeah, the Canals one thing. It's a Canadian thing. South Saskatchewan would be Saskatchewan, I believe. So I think it's not too far from Chilliwack. But I could be completely wrong because my Canadian geography is not that great.
All I know is they like maple syrup up there. Christ, how much does that green tank hold on that thing?
20,000-ish?
Mr. Gino says it's not really close to Chilliwack. I thought Canada was a fairly small country.
Well, Canada's big, so, you know,
Yeah,
it's
but-
like every time somebody in the UK talks, oh, that's not that far away.
There's
No
only
kidding.
like 3
Yeah,
people in the
it's
whole
like-
country, though.
Yeah. It's like I drove 7 hours yesterday, 450 miles. Well, that'd be like north to south of some countries.
Yeah, that would have crossed most of the UK.
Yeah, in Europe, you're like close to at least an entire country in that time we're close to.
Oh, there's a whole province.
You know, it was probably just a bunch of trees and stuff.
What the hell? So, super strength's not on still, is it?
Well, I don't think we turned it on yet.
No, we have to farm like real farmers.
No,
do.
my truck is stuck in I can't.
Let's just ram into it.
Oh, you should have drove more carefully.
Things coming off.
Did you jump it off the jump?
Almost. Oh, not that one, no.
Did you try to hit the river?
Across the bridge and fast.
Dallas is close to LA.
Now I'm hanging off the ledge literally.
It's a lot closer than I am.
Drop the trailer. Okay, I got it.
It's like the when Giants was at the Houston radio. That was like a 11-hour drive for me.
What the hell?
I was like, nope, not doing that.
Oh, I got that through all around stuff.
I can't. I got stuff in here. That's why I don't want to reset the truck either. Product in it.
Well, I'm gonna let you struggle for a while.
It's all good. I'll get over it.
Oh, he's got grape juice. Well, it's just
Got
grape
wine?
juice.
No, it's rabbit juice.
Is it the fancy stuff in the glass bottle?
No, dude, I was looking at it and the wine costs the grape juice is just like a few dollars less.
Well, maybe
don't
the
have-
high price for wine isn't in June.
No, if you look at the high price of both, it's only a couple dollar difference. But you don't have to put sugar and everything else in like you do the wine.
Well,
Whoops, I just fell
you
off.
make wine for the pleasure of it.
Oh. I had one wheel holding on to the bridge before it fell. This is fun.
Saskatoon. Is that a place?
We're gonna put it past the 200,000 mark on Barley.
Alright, Corp Nut, catch you later.
I got it without no super strength thing, yeah. You gotta remember, I'm a console player at heart, so yeah, I didn't have super strength for the longest time. It's just nice convenience.
It's one of the luxuries that a PC player is afforded. Like 4X maps, Ford mods,
Ford, what's that? That's not a privilege. Ford and JD are not privileges.
heater belts,
Super
Kenworth.
strength is one thing I wish there was a console command for.
Well, there is on Silver Run if you just complete the roller coaster. and ride
Well,
10 rounds.
Technically, there is a console command for it. I just don't have a clue what it is.
Yeah, that's. Maybe
Yeah.
I should look at the script.
Yeah, if they have it for consoles like that, it should be in there, shouldn't it?
No,
So, I mean, if you do the 10 rides on the roller coaster, you get the super strength on consoles too. But you're gonna have to have some separate script for that, right?
and that's for the save game. So in essence,
Okay.
right? So if you do your 10 rides, for the entirety of that save game, you have super strength, right?
Yeah, if you change it, you don't get it.
It's not for the entirety of that session, that entirety of that save game. Is that right?
So if you reset the game. I'm
Or if
pretty
you
sure
restart
that's-
the map, you don't have it. I'm pretty sure.
Right, but that's my
Exactly.
question.
It just doesn't automatically.
If I ride 10 times and then I exit
think
the
it's for the
game and
save
come
game.
back,
I think.
do I get it still? Because if I do, then there has to be a value written in the save game file folders. So then it's figuring out where that value is and what is it, and basically slapping that in all your other save games manually. But if it's only for that session, then it doesn't have to write it out to a file. It just has to enable it.
Pretty sure it's for that same game, not.
Right.
not trying
So, what you'd have to do is
to take forever to do it on console.
is copy your save game, do your 10 rides so that you activate it, then save, and then you gotta basically open the every save game file and diff the save game file before and after you got your super strength to figure out what's different. And then you know,
Consoles, though.
well, yeah, you can't console because you don't get the magic access to the file system.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Because Sony and Microsoft are evil little people.
And I don't care about that. But then I could use super strength on crossplay. So
Exactly. You can still do it technically. If you just go into the file and turn it on. Directly to it.
Well,
That-
if you know how to do it, yeah.
Exactly. This guy did a video on it. So I think on FS19 to show how to do it.
20.
But I have no idea how you enable super strength by the actual game console.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. It has to turn something on at some point. But what?
I think somehow it's a command that you use to modify your player's lifting capacity.
It's gotta be an easy def somewhere.
But it's not called. It's not like, you know, GS super strength enable or anything.
Yeah.
It's something cryptic. It's like trying to spawn a bale with the real dev console command is like trying to decipher the hieroglyphics of Egypt.
Have fun trying to back it up there, Artemis. The generator thing's kind of close. Well, the worst part is the fact that it's articulated thing. I hate those trailers. Like the water trailer I got here. You can just drop it.
Amps. We typically try to live stream Farm Sim Monday and Tuesday, and Friday. Depending, but that is also dependent upon if there's a Giants map that drops. So if there's a map that drops in a mod hub,
Another thing I borrow.
then a map will trump the live stream schedule because I work full time, so I don't have the luxury of being able to do Farm Sim content as a full time job. So if a map drops, I've got to do that video as opposed to a live stream.
I sent him a message and tell him I'm taking it.
And then Sunday night we live stream American Truck Sim. Saturday evening we typically live stream Farm Sim. Thursday night we live stream SnowRunner, typically, but again, any and all live streams could be trumped
pretty good size
by a map release on any given day.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. And it's funny because I can sit on this server for some reason, just relax and chill, even if it's not a lot going on. It's just nice. It's nice not trying to record stuff and do a bunch of other things. That's what I'm so used to. It's nice.
Because farming's my chill.
It's my chill too.
What's yours?
The same as yours.
I got one of my one of my sweatshirts miles away. Of course, I come home and it's here.
Yeah, you could wear it to their show, right?
It's got. Well, I can wear. Yeah, I mean, good God, I could have worn it to the farm show. They could have appreciated some of them.
I know, right? Especially the farmer stuff.
Well, this one's got farmer. So the front is kind of like a jersey. So it's got farmer, like where you would have like, you know, a person's last name, and then it has one, like, you know, your team number, your player number. And then on the back it's got the farmer's my chill on it. And then I'm still waiting on the farmers feeding the world since the dawn of time. Still waiting on that one. I'm waiting on the farmers to-do list. It has feed the world, make something from nothing, do earth the earth or whatever. It's got like 5 impossible tasks, and then they're all checked off. And then it says we got this at the bottom of it. So I'm still waiting on that one. Waiting on the Mayhem Crew shirt.
It's getting closer than I thought here.
Schultz is going to get a Mayhem Crew sweatshirt. Okay. think that's what I shipped you.
I'm not too picky anyway. Pick out anything.
Well, it's compensation for the Foreman's My Chill graphic. Thought the least I could do is send you something.
Spent a lot of 10 minutes on that.
Well,
He got his money's worth out of it.
yeah. Like I said, I figured the least I could do was just send you something.
If it was red, you probably would have just put a sticker with it.
I made Rabbit Rob a barley juice glass, so he could put his barley juice in it. I made Tuki a barley juice sticker because he likes sticker collecting.
That is not harvested yet. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know what happened. There must be a crop circle starting.
Oh,
Why you don't drive a tractor and take cold medicine?
Deagleman was there. I was surprised to see Deagleman. Oh my gosh, he had a roller that's ginormous.
Oh, yeah, that's been really fast too.
It was like the length of a bus, and it was folded up. And then it had
That
stone
lot is-
pickers. And then there was another brand that had stone picker there, Fourth Day.
Oh, yes.
I forget that brand name that had. Then it had like a rock rake.
Wasn't it like Schulte or something? It was an S something.
And then they had the equivalent of this Scorpio, but they had their version of the Scorpio, giant rock picker with a rake in the middle. Aiden, what are you looking for? That's not a valid command.
That's scary.
A rock break is on my long list of mods I'll never make. I'd like to make one, but I'll never get one.
I have a feeling most people probably turn rocks off after the novelty wore off.
I can't say as I watch anybody that uses them.
I turned rocks off as soon as they did that update, and rocks became like 4 times as prolific.
Yeah, they weren't bad before that update. Now they just spawn way too often.
I'm like, okay, I'm done.
oh, and it's
Well, it
anonymous.
would be nice if we could swap rocks for the occasional boulder.
I'd say anonymous on that.
That's what like the Daedalus stuff is made for.
So
What?
about the barley juice and I saw it popped up and said anonymous bot one.
Oh, was that what that noise was?
It showed up on your stream, so
Somebody bought a barley juice glass?
I wonder who that was. It said anonymous.
It was anonymous.
Who was anonymous, do you know?
Anonymous?
Anonymously.
Not anonymous?
Maybe
Anonymous
they're
Rob.
wearing a mask and doesn't know.
It's actually me. I bought the damn thing, but it showed up.
Oh! Rabbit Rob bought the barley juice glass.
He's probably
Yeah,
gonna make sure
you
it
were
comes
saying it
out
right
there.
when I was putting it in my cart.
Didn't fill it. Didn't fill it out.
I blew up on my real name because I had to. So whatever.
Oh, Gary's he's sharing his key with someone else.
Yeah, I've had that happen with the Giants copies. But I've had that happen for some reason.
Yeah, I tried to email them about it. Something got lost in translation. basically said you shouldn't share your key last week, but I didn't.
That's
I
why I'm
ran,
emailing you.
I ran out of activations on my phone.
I just gave up when it started working on its own after a while.
It took them 10 minutes, and they said, you now have more unlocks.
How many times did you install it?
Probably at least a half dozen.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I got like 4 copies of the game.
I got a Steam copy that's never even been installed once.
It's good.
I'm pretty sure that would be carried.
Why not?
Well, I mean, I could see it happen like if you were stuck, if you were on the server and then your session froze, the server still thought you were on.
For the first time. Freaked me out.
Don't freak out, buddy. It's okay.
Oh no, never happened. Can't lose this game.
Oh, farming, you're chill. Just chill.
You guys long to knock this field out either.
I was kind of surprised we got it done this fast.
No, just hanging. Farming. Dumping down. Yeah, you know, this game tells us to do it, so we just do it.
So, Mr. Jenner says he'd be interested in switching his server over to Edgewater when it releases. There for a little bit, they were changing maps like
Faster than I change underwear.
yeah. It's like
Once a week.
wait, you just changed, and they're like changing 2 days later.
I mean, I was gone 2 weeks and you turn the thing out.
All right, I'm done up here. Are you done down there?
I'm done.
Yeah, he just finished up. I unloaded him.
Well, that's great. We have 7 minutes.
You guys need more work up there? What's going on?
Well, I mean, there's a whole bunch of straw to bale.
It's
Or
not
collect.
as straight lines thanks to these two guys either.
What? Mine is perfectly straight.
Mine's got to be perfectly straight.
The shelf just a little bit better. It was going the wrong way.
John Deere's GPS is a little bit better.
Oh, whatever.
I don't think Klein uses GPS. Jesus. We do know how she is. Gotta figure out this horseplay stuff.
Who's farming?
For what?
We're out here at Cookies.
Wonder if I gave you contractor.
Oh, I see. Where?
Now I did.
I got a round baler. Is that alright?
I got a square baler up here on my white somewhere.
I was going to say, do you want me to bring, would you rather me bring my baler or my big subsoil?
The baler would probably get the mailing done faster.
Oh, I got a big plow.
Do you have your own baler?
I'm pretty sure my subsoiler will make your straw disappear faster than a baler.
I mean, we got
And
this.
then I can't make money off it.
We got this white thing connected to this green thing.
And then the green thing's connected to the white thing.
That baler was on sale for like $6,000 to steal.
Oh, yeah.
So it breaks down and then you can't
I
repair
didn't
it.
want to pay the full price of $10,000.
Oh, that there was also in day 4. Did you see the round bale unwrapper that unloaded into a square bale baler?
Yeah, that was kind of goofy looking, I thought.
Well, I learned about this watching a different farm tuber, but so like, you know, cattle people love their round bales, but horse people don't want round bales, they want square bales. So like, if you bale round bales but then later you want to sell some of your hay to someone else, then they may not want round bales, they may want one of those square bales. So then you have to basically break up your round bales and rebale it. That's basically what that does.
Oh, there's a lot of bales left. I'm trying to check how many bales are left over already.
Somebody turned SS on.
Uh-oh, 30 minutes and it's going to a month.
New day.
Well, is it still fast forward at 8?
Yeah, don't ever touch it. Nobody suggests I do anything, so I heed their will and I don't do anything.
Well, I think it's been
Trio
fun so
Gaming, what's
far.
up? There was day 4. There was also a small square bale, couple of small square bale collectors.
That bale bearing thing looked cool.
Yeah, bale bearing. I talked to that guy a little bit. I'm like, back in my day, 30 years ago, we chucked little square bales into a wagon with a kicker, you know, and belts. And now they got this thing. They just go around and collect them and then pick them up and put them in a pole barn. It's like, geez.
Not quite hard, but
I think my show would have been complete if they had one of those big New Holland little square bale collector trucks.
Oh yeah, I keep wishing someone would make a mod for one of those.
That cruiser?
Yeah, I think that would have been like,
there you go.
Somebody makes that as a
You guys
mod
dump those
or a
down.
DLC. I'm throwing money at it.
I would be all over that. If you give me a reason to do small bales.
Yeah, then I would do small bales. For sure.
the Arcusin multi-pack was there. It was cool to see that in real life.
I saw most of the brands and farms in there if you look close enough. Even some that surprised me.
Yeah, and as someone said in the comments, they were surprised to see as many European brands and European equipment there. It's like, you know, the European farm invasion of North America.
Stay across the street. Is that one already full?
This year I stayed at the Sleep Inn, which was literally a walk. I walked to the show 3 out of the 4 days. The only reason I didn't walk to the show the last day, or one day, because it was raining. But I already booked my room for next year. Next year I'm at a different hotel, a couple miles away, which isn't that big of a deal because I'm saving $400 on a room, so I can afford $12 a day parking. I think it's a pretty fair trade.
I think Klein's got it on my white right now.
I'm in it. But I'm about to jump out. Yeah, when I looked yesterday to see if the dates were set for the next year's farm show, and they are February 14th to 17th. So then I went to booking.com. That's where I get my reservations from. And I plugged in the sleep in, and it was like no openings for that time range. I'm like, no, there's openings, but I think I know what they're doing. Because I paid $1,200 for basically 5 nights there. I was there Tuesday night to Sunday, and the other hotel I'm at this next year is only going to be like 800 and something for the same duration. So I think what Sleep In does is they don't open up any of their rooms to reservations until after a bunch of other hotels are booked, and then they can charge whatever the heck they want. Right?
They're kind of shady.
Yeah.
Just another way to gouge people. Oh, apparently that stoplight turned red on me.
You guys actually hit things? I haven't hit anything yet.
Oh, you will. Just wait.
Because I thought, I was like, oh well, if I book the room real fast, maybe they won't realize when the show is, and they won't have show rates. They'll have their normal, hell of a lot cheaper rates.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I guess I could probably call them and try to book a room. And maybe they've been like, oh no, we don't book rooms a year out in advance. We only allow you to book rooms 6 months ahead or some junk.
And it's probably at 6 months. Some silly rule.
I mean, it wasn't a bad place. It just wasn't worth $200+ a night.
That was just for you, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think you could have been 2 people in the room and not been extra, right? But if you try to do like 4 people in a room, then they want to get you for some more.
Roommate deposit.
That's
4 ways to gouge.
when you tell them 2 people, 4 key cards, please.
4 key cards.
Okay, so where's the first 2?
It's not your business, is that?
Because I have this nasty habit of leaving them in my pants. So I'm going to leave 1 key card in my car. And
That's why I just do what I do. Just wear shorts mostly.
Hope they're not short shorts.
Wouldn't you like to know, Tookie?
No, I really wanted it. I'd rather not do.
but you know,
You can start taking some bales there.
since I put videos up on the channel, it was a business trip, so it's all a tax deduction next year.
That's cool.
Because YouTube doesn't take out taxes. So yeah, you know, I don't want to owe a bunch of money because of not having taxes taken out. It's like an expense, a hotel. I can expense travel. I can expense my meals, and then that lowers my taxable income, which helps.
Yeah, definitely.
So doing the same thing with tax deduction. Business trip.
They usually take my bed when I go there.
Stayed at the Galt House.
They
Is
usually
that
take
the,
part in
Tell you one thing is when I was looking at rooms, there was a bunch of like apartments. Like you could rent an apartment for a week. And it's a full-fledged, like, you know, real deal apartment. There was a couple houses there, like Airbnb type things where you could rent the whole house.
Oh, that's cool.
So I think one of them was like $1,400 or something, but you get like multiple
Whole
bedrooms, kitchen, you know, multiple bathrooms, and so if you were a company and you knew you were going to have like, you know, 5 people or 6 people at the show, then you could just rent out someone's house or whatever.
You got another truck, Chucky?
Oh,
No, I don't.
fancy.
You can. My truck is at Jacer's place with his trailer on it. I'm sure we can use that.
Yeah, the flatbed should be parked somewhere.
Yeah, I see.
All right, later, Chris. We're about done here also. Just
Checking
gonna
this
wrap it
Barley
up.
in the factory, so it's got something to choose through.
You're in Drag Creek, right, Charles?
I don't know, the green one.
I don't know what the names are either. I know mine's got a bullet on its
David, I would say it's just endless eye candy. Surprises around every corner. Brands I never heard of. Implements, attachments, tools I never seen. Just the scale of everything.
Get all the bales and other field over here too.
Yeah, if you got an eye for the mechanical, then like being able to look at the various round balers that were on show because they all had their sides open up,
Should've reset my bale counter
so
before
you
I
could like
started.
really study the round balers and all mechanically how they work.
Something over later tomorrow.
And then you go to another brand of round baler and like mechanically they're
I was gonna
completely
make
different,
you spray all my weeds.
right?
but
So then you
my
can kind of
sprayer-
you can almost appreciate
Well, I would have, because I hardly use any spray
the
with
engineering
spray.
that went into these things
Yeah, I made a mistake throughout the time.
and how multiple balers
I don't know if I used
ultimately
2,000
do the
liters.
same thing,
Yeah,
but
I
mechanically
started all
they
the way on
achieve
it,
that
so
same
I
end goal
understand it.
completely differently. And I'll be putting out a super edit later this week. I gotta still do the thumbnail,
Feed them like 3 times a day, otherwise.
but I've got a 4K super edit,
I'm surprised the house.
which
how low
is all 4 days encoded in
I mean, I'm okay with it.
4K, which is the same resolution that I
Saves time
recorded
doing all
everything
that
in,
stuff,
and
That's what I need
then
you to do,
in a single
Chicky. I need you
video,
to rent
right?
a bale hacker, and I got like 20 bales that need rent.
yeah. Sounds like he's cracking the whip.
So
I don't know who's doing the silage bale because I opted for the chopper for my setup.
So yeah, that'll be coming out later this week once I get the thumbnail done.
Yeah, I really have no plan
The
for silage.
100 gigs
I'm trying to
of
avoid it, but like, some cows.
100 gigs of
I
video,
don't need that much silage, but I'll
over
throw that
420
silage in
clips.
this year,
Yeah, that's what
and then sell shops the rest of the corn again.
I'd like to buy Anderson's hostage trapper, I think, but it's a little pricey.
There's one on sale right now.
Yeah, for round bales.
Where'd you hide that truck at?
I don't know. It's black.
Oh yeah, that's just the round baler. There was the extractor was at the show. That was cool to see.
think it's over at Jacer's place. He said no.
Yeah, it should be at Jacer's.
I
Yeah,
used
parked
my
in front of
Samsung S22.
I didn't
Cell
park
phone.
it in the road. I had it tucked in beside his barn, nicely out of everything's way.
I just set it
Oh,
to
that's
60
Jacer's
frames,
leaving
4K,
stuff in the street.
and it was all freehand. I just bought a gimbal this year, so next year,
You get some.
or I bought a
Yes,
gimbal
that's
today
awesome.
for the phone. So next
Big
year I'll
big
use a
picture of
handheld gimbal.
Knock this thing out.
Any recording I do at PAX East will be with the handheld gimbal. I got an email today. I've got my press credential pass approved for PAX
You got
East.
the modded John Deere one.
No, I got the
So-
modded Flexicoil.
So I guess I'm
Oh,
officially
yeah.
a
I'll
officially
upgrade to
there
that
as
one
a
down the road.
as a representative of the press, if you will, to cover the show.
It's the big Flexicoil cultivator. Just has a thing to change it between subsoiler and
That's
cultivator.
So that'll be kind of neat.
And
Giants
you
is
can
doing
paint that
a
one too.
is
Yep.
going to
I'm
be
pretty sure
setting
I
up
got
a
it just
meetup,
in black.
hopefully for players to meet creators that are going to be there.
Oh, it's plenty expensive.
So super excited for that.
plant or
I'm gonna be
cedar
bringing my
or,
my 9-year-old's going to be with
rec
me.
room, but
So we're making it a spring break trip from school.
Well, being as I grow primarily corn, I have to every
Yeah,
year. So
yeah, that's the
I didn't have a gimbal for the
stayed
farm
on
show.
shores
No,
right before we switched off
that was all freehand holding the phone.
Yeah, I can get by with just the culti plow. 8 meters is enough for my one big cornfield. Gonna keep the rest
David,
of
I
that
don't know.
field off, 'cause that-
I don't know if that gets me any better access. I've actually
that's-
I had
we're
already
gonna
bought
mix this first
my
with
pass.
that.
because I bought 2
I'm gonna
passes,
get
one
my
for me
other
and one
ones
for
over that don't need plowing.
my youngest,
I'm not that worried about the minor yield
at
bonus.
$2.50 a pass,
Next year.
Yeah, that's the plan.
and I didn't have any idea that there were press credentials until Kermit told me about it. So I applied for press credentials, and I got that. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a refund for my other credentials, my other pass, or if I'm just going to have to eat it. Maybe I'll be able to sell it outside or something.
Murder yourself. Betsy's yelling.
That's in Boston, the end of March.
9 minutes for the circle, buddy.
Alright, I'm gonna head out now so Terry can jump up here and bail this Wyatt tractor. Thank you all for coming out and watching.
Make do with that till reports over
We
this
will be back tomorrow streaming something. I don't know if we'll be here on UMRV or not. Maybe we'll see Edgewater drop tomorrow. If so, I'll be recording that video. For sure. Thursday, again, unless we have another map drop, the plan's to be streaming SnowRunner. Friday, we'll probably be back here in Farm Sim. Saturday, maybe we'll do Farm Sim. I will be out of town Sunday through Wednesday, because the wife is having her 5th back surgery next week. So we won't be doing any Sunday night convoy night live stream, but
week.
I think the guys will still be streaming
Done to it.
Oh, okay.
their live stream or their convoy, and
Besides
I said we'll be
weed
back in
spraying.
town next Wednesday. So until next time,
Yeah. I got in nothing.
happy farming.
done. You guys
All right.
had
I'm out of the baler. So there you go.
thank you.
Get it done, son.